Hey, how's it going? Josh here from Tech with Josh, and this is episode number 15 of Tech with Josh. This episode is titled 2FA Failed Me. Let's dive in. 2FA, for those who don't know, it stands for two-factor authentication. There's different ways of getting two-factor authentication codes. So first you log in to a site or service. It will ask you for a 6 or 8-digit number that can be emailed to you, text, generated through an authentication app, or you have to approve from another device, or you have to plug in a hardware key. So what's the benefits? Well, it makes your accounts more secure. Talked about before, you need 2FA in this day and age. In the past, I had accounts that got hacked. So now on any account, I use 2FA, but it just failed me on a site that I didn't really even use. What site is that? The worst site to get your stuff back after getting hacked, which is Facebook. So before you say, oh, you probably clicked the link or this, that, whatever, I never use Facebook. I just had it for Facebook Messenger to talk with family members. And I was just working and decided to check my email and saw 6 notifications essentially, back to back to back. Email added to your Facebook account, phone number added, phone number removed, email removed, password changed, those type of emails. And what did I do wrong? Well, apparently having your number linked to Facebook is where I went wrong. Because hackers use what's called cloning to clone your number to get the authentication for a temporary password, temporary 2FA code to get into the account. Like I said, I don't go on Facebook, but at the end of the day, Facebook should have had fail-safes to notice, hey, this account has all these alerts. Let's lock it and contact the primary email that was there. For all these things to change and the name change on the account, that's a red flag. Common sense, but it's not so common. So what does this mean to me? Well, because of that, I made sure that my number's not linked to anything, even Google, for SMS codes. I'm just using hardware keys, which is my Yubico key I have, my keyring. I have it with Authy authentication. I have that backed up. I have it on all my devices. So God forbid I lose a phone, my watch, it's on my iPad, Don't worry, that password protected in case you say, oh, what if someone takes your phone? Well, gotta take my phone, my passcode, which is possible if they have a gun, but I can always remote wipe it. And the Authy has its own password to get in. But am I upset that this happened? Is the real thing here. Yes. Not because I use the service, but just because the fail-safes weren't there. I have two-factor authentication enabled. I never put for SMS backups. I have enabled with Authy. And I never input a code. I never clicked on anything. And it's like, oh, well, what can I do? I can't recover the account because there's no chat. You can't recover it because I asked you for the email, the phone number. And guess what? Those were changed, Facebook. Come on. So now I ordered another hardware key, another Yubico NFC with USB-C. Because for Apple, for the 2FA on that, if you want to use hardware keys, you have to have 2 keys just in case you lose one of the keys. So I have that. So I'm going to set up, have one at home in the safe, the other one in my keyring. And in 2023, you got to be secure. It's like with crypto, you have to have offline wallet because you can get hacked, lose access to the account, you forgot your password. With offline wallet on the flash drive or whatever, which one you get, you have access to it right then and there, because you've heard stories of people losing big money, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in crypto because they can't access their account, or it was locked on the laptop, things like that. So that's why these devices exist for these factors. So now I know social media. Will you hear from me on there? Maybe once in a blue, I'll post on Twitter, if that. But like I said, not big on social media. This is just an informative episode of what I just went through last week. What was that, Wednesday? It made my day amazing. But yeah, don't trust Facebook to secure your data, and I'm happy I didn't order what the Meta Quest. Worst part of all, that I had to figure out what credit card I had on file for my Facebook ad manager account. Then order a new one and lock that card. But that's it for this episode. Thank you, and catch you guys in that next one. See ya.